Hello, 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 mic testing. Hello, 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 mic testing.
The city of Philadelphia is one of rich history and passion, and you can always count on the latter when you step inside Lincoln Financial Field. Here's the kicker, Jake Elliott, ready to get this one started. And off we go from Lincoln Financial Field. And this opening dynamic kickoff not going to be returned. It'll come out to the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They go play action with Jackson. This throw taken in by Isaiah Likely. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. It's on. Now a first carry for Derrick Henry. And down to the 44, 5 yards that time. From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd down and 5. Throwing is Jackson. That's caught. It's Flowers. And they move this all the way down to the 9. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10. And this is going to be intercepted. Darius Slay with a pick. And the Eagles are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. CD, when he went to throw that, I'm not sure if he just didn't see where the defense was. Whatever the case, not the throw you're looking for on 1st and goal.
Not at all, because, look, let's face it, that close to the goal line, if you throw an interception, is going to hurt on any down. But really, the only down you can kind of live with is if you do it on 4th down. The first 3, if you don't have it wide open, just get rid of it. Make sure they can't get it and live to fight another down. 1st and goal, and you throw the pick, not good at all.
63.
Hurts sets up to throw it. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
It's pretty early in the game, but they've already tried to establish him not just as a runner, but as a receiver as well. Didn't happen there, but I wouldn't be surprised at all to see them try again shortly.
Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10. Hurts. And this throw incomplete. Now the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down.
Well, that was his first target of the game, and it's going to take at least one more target to get him on the board. Took a nice substantial hit to jar that catch loose from him. Incomplete pass.
Ball hit as he throws there, incomplete.
1 first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th. They're going to try and throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. 4th down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. So after the big play on 4th, here's 1st and 10.
Great, set.
A handoff to Barkley on the option. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Great, set.
They'll run it again with Barkley. And once again, they stop him behind the line. Great job by this Ravens defense. A loss of 1, now a loss of 2, and they're staring at a 3rd and 13.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
2 running plays go backwards, so what's the call on 3rd and 13 now? Throwing is Hurts. That's caught by the big tight end, Dallas Goedert. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. No score after 1 on EA Sports. Now 2nd quarter action from Philadelphia, and it's the Eagles in possession, as they've got it looking at 4th and less than a yard.
Great, set.
Here's Hurts to throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Eagles unable to convert there on 4th. And the Ravens are going to get the football back.
180. Hey, Ozzie, sit up.
They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry. And he'll get this just across the 25-yard line.
The defense thought they had that play covered, but it still got driven backward by those blockers. Those types of plays are a key part of any team's offensive game plan. It all starts up front in the trenches.
Henry again on 2nd down. Derrick Henry all alone. Inside the 20. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Derrick Henry, 74 yards. And the Ravens post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this 2nd quarter. After a fairly uneventful first quarter, that last play, that'll make a few highlight clips.
It certainly will, and you're exactly right. The first quarter almost felt like a feeling out process, didn't it? Both teams, okay, what are we going to do? Looks like they ramped things up just a little bit to start the 2nd quarter.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. They've got some stuff to build on from that last drive because they moved the football, CD, and then they tried to go for it on fourth down, didn't convert, probably left a bitter taste in their mouths.
I would say so, and I think that they go out in this series determined for that not to happen again. In fact, they don't even want to get to a fourth down opportunity. They just want to make sure they get it done within the parameters that they've set for themselves. Run their offense, get it into the end zone. Yeah, I think a little bit of determination and a dash of anger.
73.
From the 21, it's 2nd and 10. He'll drop to throw. Looking for Campbell downfield. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
It's another zone defense. It looks like it's open for possibilities, but they did a nice job patrolling the middle of the field and forcing an incompletion.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. Looking to throw. Open man, that's Devontae Smith. And he is going to have an Eagles first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
All right, help me out here a little bit, partner, because what I'm seeing is a passing game that's just struggled to complete anything. No rhythm, no timing. Seems like every pass is also contested well, so give some credit to the defense.
No touch it. No touch.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Hurts. No, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Roquan Smith. And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops.
And, Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively, not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you've got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
Hey. Ready, shot. Ready, shot. 13.
After the interception, here's Jackson. And this is taken in at the 5. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. An excellent pickup of 34 yards. 2 minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game. Henry, the lone man in the backfield. And they'll give it to him here. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Baltimore. Derrick Henry with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Ravens are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. And always a good first half when you can hit pay dirt twice.
And it never hurts to have that good feeling as the game moves on. Just think about halftime. If that's all he gets, he'll just sit there at the half and think, all right, 2 already. I can get some more. And he'll be encouraging his offensive line to create some space.
Tucker with the extra point, and that'll make the score 14-0. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still second quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. This one goes out wide for Barkley. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half.
Tiger swamp, Tiger swamp. No touch.
A first down carry for Barkley. And good work there in open space. And he's got this all the way down now to the 32. From the gun, it's Hurts. This short throw caught by Goddard.
And after that completion, you can understand why so many teams in the league are emphasizing speed on defense at every position. The tight ends have created so many tough matchups now. If you can't run with a tight end as a linebacker, this is going to be the result every time.
He delivers another to Goddard, complete. And Goddard going to have an Eagles first down as a tackle made at the 15-yard line. That one good for 7 as this long drive continues and the chains move again. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Back to throw here. And that's going to be caught for an Eagles touchdown. A.J. Brown as the first half is winding down. And the Eagles are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. The way this one was going, you just got the sense they needed something before half. They've at least got something on the board now. Still trailing, but a good sign.
That takes me back to our preseason tour of NFL camps. You remember we talked with that one coach who said his emphasis this year was scoring in the last 2 minutes of a half, heading into the locker room. This hits it right there. Take that momentum, take that good feeling, and take it to the locker room, regroup, and start over. They got it here.
They did indeed. And a lot of football, full half to be played. And no run back forthcoming, so this will come out to the 30. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Go ahead. Hey, hey. Go. Finish it on. Right on.
Jackson now. Going deep for Walker. It's caught inside the 25. And he is taken down deep in Philadelphia territory. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. Now it's Jackson on the move to his left. And that is. I think he caught it. He did, but they'll say out of bounds. It'll be incomplete.
Partner, I think he's got to be careful as he continues to try to extend plays because he's already been intercepted in this game. And the coverage, they continue to challenge all of his receivers downfield.
Tucker's kick is good, and that will do it for this first half. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. It's the Eagles ready to see the football first, and they trail here as we resume action in this third quarter. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. In the first half, they struggled a little bit to keep pace offensively, CD, down 2 scores here. So how do they make some changes coming out of the locker room?
Well, they've studied what they did in the first half. They've seen what the defense is throwing at them. Now they want to have a plan of attack against it. So you come out, you're not going to get all the points back on one drive, but get started on it. Start chopping into that lead, and maybe it'll inspire your defense to help out as well.
2nd and 10 now. Third quarter action from Philadelphia, PA. Off the play fake. Here's Hurts. Looking for Campbell downfield. And this is incomplete. Oh, it looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in.
Oh, I don't know if he's sensing contact to come or what, but that's a ball he'd love to have back. That could have gone for big yardage, but it just didn't want to stay in his hands. That's a tough break.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. Throw right side, caught by Goddard, the tight end. And a good tackle there right around the 30, stops him short of the first down. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and that'll bring up 4th down. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. A give to Barkley out of the gun. And across midfield he goes into Raven territory. Now 2nd and 5. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. His throw incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
They'll look to throw. Out to the right here to Wilson. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens 35. They'll drop to throw. Going right back to Wilson. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line.
73.
Back to throw again. And he's wrapped up. Taken down. Back at the 25. Finally hauled down for the first time this game. Multiple defenders in there to drop him. They've been moving the ball well offensively, really getting into a groove. Last play, pass completion. Now, finally, the defense gets there.
And you have to find a way to disrupt their rhythm. Do you do it with coverage or do you do it with pressure? They elected to go with pressure, and it was the right call.
And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for third down.
That's a good bounce-back play right there after taking a sack on first down. Didn't quite get it to the marker, but now they're in a much better spot for a 3rd and short yardage call. If you're the offensive coordinator, you like looking at that section a heck of a lot better than trying to figure out 3rd and long.
Flush to his right. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Jalen Hurts, a 12-yard touchdown run. And the Eagles are able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the third. And no, it falls incomplete. So the two-point conversion no good. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, kind of a costly one, as he won't make it back to the 20. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And maybe some renewed pressure on this unit following the touchdown a moment ago. It's back to a one-score game.
And because of that pressure, because it's now a one-score game, they know this is where you need to slow the momentum change. Because otherwise, that could overrun your team. You've got to be careful right here.
And he makes it all the way down to the 31. 139 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night. So how about this for a change in field position? From inside the 10, here's first down on the other side of the field. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Running left, it's Henry. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. Well, at this stage, that's exactly what you want offensively. Good run on first down, stay in bounds, keep that clock rolling.
And look at that play chart that the play caller has in his hands right now. That's what you got to focus in on, because that's divided up by sections. And right now, he's looking at that 4-minute offense section. What running plays do we have to bleed down the clock and take care of the football? Right now, they're executing really well.
And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1. The recipe's pretty simple, I think, right? Just give your superstar the ball, continue to feed him.
Yeah, don't overthink this one, right? Make sure he's touching the football, but you're also counting on his intelligence in playing the game as well. If it's not there, don't force the run. Just make sure you hang on to the football and keep the clock ticking.
Here we go, 3rd and 1. Gut check time on both sides. They'll try to run for the first with Henry. And he will have the first down across the 20 to the 19-yard line. And now the Eagles going to signal for a timeout. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. They'll run it again with Henry. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
Well, they've had success on the ground on this drive, and that makes the defense more likely to overcommit to stop the run as they did on that play. But keep in mind, it makes them susceptible to play-action passes as well.
All right, a great read by the secondary. They come up to stop that touch pass before it can even get back to the line. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. They're facing a critical 3rd down now as they try to hold on to this lead. Going to need a crafty play call here. 14 yards is what they need to try to convert this thing.
Report. You at A. You.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And this pass broken up. And the contact well-timed there, and now 4th down. So here comes Justin Tucker in a big spot. This to put him a touchdown and a 2-point conversion up. Tucker's kick is good, and that'll push the lead up to 8. From a defensive perspective, though, I think maybe they're saying, hey, we did what we needed to do, kept this a one-score game.
Yeah, without a doubt, because they were able to bleed some time off the clock, right? Put themselves in a good position, but it's not out of reach yet, okay? Being able to hold them to a field goal means that they do have a chance to come back and win this game.
Now on the return, oh no, the ball is loose. And this defense has broken it open as they return it to the house for 6. So they get the one-score kickoff, get a fumble, take it right back to the house. 2 quick times.
Now, from the home of the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, Cleveland, Ohio, EA Sports proud to welcome you to Huntington Bank Field, the home of the Browns. The perennial Pro Bowler, Justin Tucker, has it on the tee. And off we go from Cleveland. On the return, it's Jerome Ford. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
This is it.
Moore going in motion. Watson going to throw right away. Oh, the first play, and he is intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And he's going to bring this one back. Wow, less than a minute into the game. It's a pick 6 and an early touchdown. You get the ball to start the game thinking you'll score on offense. Instead, they allow the defense to be the first on the board in this one.
So now the question is, Mike, do you allow this to linger the rest of the day? You've dug yourself a pretty big hole here to start, but you realize this game is far from over, and we now got to get the ball back and establish some early rhythm.
Now Justin Tucker for the point after. It's up and through. And the Ravens will take a 7-0 lead. Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. Njoku, the tight end, is the one in motion. On first down, Watson. That's into the hands of Moore. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
Every quarterback's dream is, can I get the ball out of my hand as fast as possible and get it to a guy that can do the rest after the catch? And it seems like nowadays, throughout the entire league, the best offenses thrive in yards after the catch.
Moore going in motion. Watson now on first down. That one incomplete. Nick Chubb, the intended target there. And it'll lead to a second down.
He decides to go with this safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
To throw on second down is Watson. A quick slant, looked in by Moore. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
Zone route running, Mike, is very simple. Once you come off the line of scrimmage after the ball is snapped and you know it's zone coverage, as long as it's sort of in the area the quarterback expects you to be, my rule was just run where they're not. And when he throws it, catch it.
He'll get rid of it and complete it. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. Now think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
First and 10. They bring Judy in motion. And he'll get about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's second and 5. Out of the gun, Watson. That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Ravens are going to have it just past their 25.
So this is where an offensive play caller needs to come to the rescue of his quarterback, because this defense, they're onto you. They've got 2 picks. They're starting to pick up on your tendencies. They're shifting guys over to counter them. Now you've got to add some wrinkles. Now you've got to throw them a curveball and try to shift back some of that advantage to your side of the ball.
Quick, ready? 180! Ready, shot! Alpha, sit on! 180! Ready, shot! Middle! Sit on!
First carry for one of the league's best workhorses, Derrick Henry. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Ready, shot! Report!
Second down, Jackson. He'll look for Flowers downfield. He's got it! And he will take this one in. 74 yards. Touchdown, Baltimore. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. And it's a poor kick here. Doesn't even make the landing zone. So that means the ball is going to come out to the 40-yard line. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Tillman, the man in motion. On 1st down, it's Watson. Now for the 3rd time in the 1st quarter, he's been intercepted. Picked off by Trenton Simpson. Welcome to Baltimore's Inner Harbor. 70,000 plus have filled M&T Bank Stadium since 1998, the home of the Ravens. The perennial Pro Bowler, Justin Tucker, has it on the tee. And off we go, here in Baltimore. This one taken at the 7. Great coverage there by the kick team. He's down inside the 10-yard line. Three tight ends in the game to start the drive.
What?
They'll run it for the first time with Najee Harris. Up the sideline, past the 30. And they will finally get him out of bounds, but not until he's near the 45-yard line. A big play right out of the gate on the first play. 38 yards.
What?
On first down, right back to Harris. And he's going to be brought down, but not until he gets inside the 35.
We had a feeling coming into the game that they were going to get this guy plenty of touches, and you can see from this early success why. The defense is going to have to make some adjustments here because they have had no answers thus far.
Touch 50, touch 50.
They'll give it to Harris again. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a first down. A pickup of 9.
When the offense broke the huddle in a line, Mike, I think everybody in the stadium knew this was going to be a run, but the offense is kind of saying, okay, line up, I dare you to try to stop us, and right now this defense has no answers.
What? Push left. Start.
Another run here with Harris. And he'll bring this inside the 15. That's good enough for the first down.
It's possible they could have tried to be a little bit more aggressive on second down, knowing they had 3rd and inches in their back pocket. But I don't think anyone's going to complain. Pick up the first down, extend the drive, see if you can go score.
There. Bang out.
Here's Harris. And the Steelers are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Well, if this opening drive is any indication of how the rest of this game's going to go, it seems this offense is going to be pretty content keeping the ball on the ground.
Go.
A lot of success here early. Now it sets up 1st and goal.
They'll run with Harris. And he will dive into the end zone. Najee Harris. Touchdown, Steelers. Exactly the way they scripted this one. A beautiful opening drive, Greg. Able to find the end zone on the game's first possession.
And, Mike, the word that comes to mind looking at that drive is execution, and that's exactly what they talked about all week long. They wanted to come out early in this game and establish an early rhythm, and that's exactly what they did with that touchdown drive.
Here comes the return from a yard or 2 deep. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over.
Ready?
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
No, we changed it.
the shotgun, here's Jackson. Going up top and looking for Andrews. He lays out and makes a spectacular catch. Here's 1st and 10. Now, Jackson. Now a screen set up for Henry. Down inside the 10. He is in. Derrick Henry. Touchdown, Ravens.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. Two guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
That's out quickly and complete. And he will get in. And they take the lead by 1 on top 8-7. Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. It's a return. Here comes Calvin Austin. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. This drive begins with a run by Harris. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. A touchdown apiece here in the first quarter of play. It's the Ravens out front. We'll be back in Baltimore after this. Second down and 8. They go play action with Wilson. That's pulled in. Najee Harris. He is knocked down hard. Wow, they stopped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the first down.
Really nice job here by the quarterback, not only getting outside the pocket, buying more time for his receivers, but then finding a man open who's able to pick up enough to move the chains.
Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for 1st and 10. On the give, it's Harris. A modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's second down. Now it's Wilson.
And this is one of the cases, Mike, where defenders, they get their eyes in the wrong spot. They call it eye discipline. He catches them looking elsewhere. It allows him to get upfield and make this third down a lot more manageable.
Here's 3rd and 2.
Quick! You guys, listen.
Try to run for it with Harris. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes to play in a tight 1-point game in this first half. We'll come back to Baltimore after this. No move for the punt team. The offense staying out there for 4th down.
Here we go. Tonight.
Fields to throw for it. He manages to get the throw and completes it. And he's going to have the Steelers' first down. The defense nowhere to be found. A 4th down gain of 20.
And now you can see they're really getting in rhythm in this 2-minute drive. Now, after that last completion, Mike, they cross midfield. Now the mindset goes to, all right, we got to come away with some points. They've got a quarterback who's in complete control, and they got to see if they can finish this thing off.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Jump for it. Right.
From the shotgun, it's Fields. That's thrown right side, but incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on 1st down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the 1st down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
That'll be caught by the running back, Warren. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down. Working out of the gun, it's Fields. And he's going to have the 1st down as he gets out of bounds, and he stopped the clock as well.
Now they're entering the area of the field, especially with the amount of yards they've gained on this possession, Mike, where it feels like a touchdown is critical. For the defense, settling for a field goal here, especially with the ball where it is, feels like a win.
That is hauled in at the 5. And the Steelers are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now, this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone because it's 1st and goal.
So here's a chance to take the lead going into the locker room. It's 1st and goal. Here's a run. And this one ruined quickly. Take them back to the 5-yard line. Now Pittsburgh will bang a timeout here. That's their 2nd, as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. Now here's 2nd and goal. They're going to motion the tight end over here.
Let's go double count right here. Double count. 12. Good cut.
Wilson to throw. That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete. He was looking for George Pickens there. And now 3rd and goal coming up.
They let a golden opportunity slip away on that one. That's the matchup that they wanted. They just couldn't quite capitalize on it.
Big play coming up. 3rd and goal.
Cut. Punch left. Blue leg.
Now Wilson. He's got his man. Middle of the end zone. Pat Fryermuth. Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
You know, he spent so much time talking about the heroics of a game-winning drive to end the 4th quarter in 2-minute mode. Now let's talk about a 2-minute mode, Mike, at the end of the 1st half. It might not be in walk-off fashion, but I'll tell you what, executing that here, going into halftime, changes this entire game.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the 1st half. And the kickoff's coming their way. This one brought in at the 16-yard line. Terrific return. He's taken down just shy of midfield.
T, ready? Let's go.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
Hey, report. Ready, shot.
From the gun, Jackson. He'll take a shot here, back of the end zone. That is caught. What a throw. Has Walker. Touchdown, Baltimore.
These are the plays that when you look back, Mike, they ultimately decide the outcome of the game. There's no time left on the clock. All they're trying to do is take a shot into the end zone. You've got to get depth. You've got to have guys that can go up and high point and compete for the ball. And you've just got to knock this ball down and go into halftime.
The kick is good. What a turn of events at the end of the half. They will take a 1-point lead into the locker room. Okay, Coach, thanks a bunch. We'll see which team's adjustment's going to pay dividends here. I like it's going to play a big role in who wins this one. Certainly a tightly contested 1st half, and you'd expect more of that here in the 2nd half. A 1-point game as quarter 3 begins.
On the quick. Go right here. On the odds, ready? Get on!
Now the first carry for King Henry. And nothing doing on that one. He'll go down behind the line.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
No, we changed it. Middle. Get on!
Jackson now on 2nd down. Going up top and looking for Andrews. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Defensively, you put so much effort about defending the middle of the field. You know that's the valuable real estate every offense is looking to attack. But what does that do, Mike? It makes you a little susceptible to the throws outside the numbers, and it leads to a chunk play.
Cut!
This is Henry. And he'll work his way down inside the 40 with Deshaun Elliott on the tackle.
Ready?
2nd and 7.
Sit up!
Going to go right back to Henry. And he'll move this ahead for about 4 yards. Micah Fitzpatrick up to make the stop. Now a 3rd and 2.
180. 180. Nice shot.
He'll try and run for this with Henry.
I think the decision of whether or not you kick the field goal or keep your offense on the field, Mike, comes down to, do you have a play on your call sheet you love? Do you have a critical down, 4th down play that you know is going to work? Because if you do, now's the time to dial it up, be aggressive, and extend this drive.
Hey, middle.
Fourth down. Jackson. Now he'll air one out. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Has Walker. Touchdown, Ravens. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
All week we're going to see this play be run over and over as a highlight of the quarterback and the receiver. But, Mike, the part that people don't give enough credit to, in order to get a downfield shot, you have to have time, and what a great job by the offensive line, allowing the quarterback to be comfortable enough in the pocket. Let those deeper routes develop, be on time and accurate with the ball, and that's why this play is going to be a highlight all week. Let's give the big guys up front some credit.
That'll be caught, and he will get in for the 2.
GG's, bro.
Open up the bag of tricks on the goal line and add a pair of points. Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. This fielded at about the 9. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
11. No mas. Chip swing. Go.
Fields. He'll get that complete. It's George Pickens. They'll gain 17 on that one. A very quick 1st down.
Really nice job here by the quarterback, understanding that that time in the pocket was quickly coming to an end. Those defensive guys were all over him, but by buying time, flushing to his right, nice job by his receiver uncovering, leads to a nice pickup.
Here we go. All right.
On 1st and 10, Fields. He'll let this one go long for Williams. And that is incomplete. They try to sneak a deep ball in there to wrap up the quarter, but time has expired, and the 3rd has come to an end. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Here we go. We're good. Hey, 551. Hey, never mind. Monday. West right, zip. Extend. Tonight.
Throwing again. Fields on 2nd and 10. That is caught downfield by Pickens. A pickup there of 25 yards. That's a Steeler 1st down.
Things certainly look a little improbable right now, Mike, but I wouldn't say impossible. I think they've got to capitalize on this possession to pick up some points. Every single possession right now is priceless. Points, possessions, and then they got to get some defensive stops.
Oh, he's going to be come up on second and long. A dive and a catch. Incredible.
Easy. Alert.
Throwing now, Wilson on first down. And he will get down here as he wisely avoids the contact. A couple of big plays, one after the other, and now it's first and goal. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Mike Williams. Touchdown, Steelers. On for the extra point is Boswell. He's got it. And the Steelers will cut it to a 2-point lead. So the lead is down to just 2 now in the fourth quarter as they kick it off. From the 6, here comes a return. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Set to go now on first and 10.
You change it. Hey!
Now Jackson. Going up top and looking for Andrews. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. Searching for his Pro Bowl tight end Mark Andrews that time. And it'll bring up second down. Jackson now. He got all the time he could, but he's going to be taken down as he couldn't get a throw away. So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's third and long.
Shot.
They'll drop to throw. This throw right is taken in by Flowers. He got a lot of what he needed, but just not enough. The mark is a couple of yards shy of the first down. And here comes fourth down.
And now it's decision time, Mike. And I'll tell you, this is why coaches get paid the big bucks. The question comes down to, do you trust your offense to put this game away and come up with a first down? Or do you pump the ball back and say, okay, defense, let's not give them any good field position? It's a big decision right here. I can't wait to see what he does. Really nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself in your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
They'll run it on first down with Henry. A gain of 4 as he's taken down. The Steelers going to use one of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go in this one. Here's a 2nd and 6. He'll go again here with Henry. He'll pop this ahead for about 4, but it will set up 3rd down.
Alpha, say hi.
There's a short one caught by Andrews. It's a gain of 10 yards. First down.
GG's, bruh.
Hey. You change it.
And now the Steelers going to use their 3rd and final timeout. First opened in 1957. Welcome inside what's still one of the great stadiums of the NFL. Legendary Lambeau Field in Green Bay, home of the Packers.
Nice, Hassan, you made it home.
The perennial Pro Bowler, Justin Tucker, has it on the tee. And off we go from legendary Lambeau. For the return, it's Keyshawn Nixon. He'll get across the 5, and that's it. Good coverage.
Your actual home?
At the 6. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Ready,
Dobbs
ready.
headed in motion.
Slice blue. Claws red. Set, go.
Love to throw to get started. He runs with it. Love going to get to the ground, avoid the contact, and pick
Oh,
up the
negative
first down.
17 degrees? That's crazy. You should just move to
Gives it
Texas at this
the
point.
11 on the scramble and give them a new set of downs.
Trouble, 38. Green jack. Steel, black.
The man in motion is Watson.
Ready, ready.
Love to throw on 1st and 10. That'll be caught. It's Josh Jacobs. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass. Get past the first down marker,
Ready.
be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react.
Oh,
to the
wow.
receiver.
Really?
That's exactly how it played out here. You can drop all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop.
They'll work now on 2nd and 4.
Shot, 17. Here we go.
Dobbs
Set.
headed in motion.
Red, cycle. 6, mega. Set, hut.
2nd down throw for Love. Completes this one. That's Christian Watson. Call it a gain of 13. Good for a Green Bay 1st down.
Ready. Black shot. Hut, hut.
On play action, Love. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4.
Set, ready.
A run up the middle with Jacobs. And he's going to pick it up and take it down inside the 35 for the 1st down.
2nd down at these distances, Mike, you pretty
Ready,
much
set.
anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this
Come
case,
on,
they leave
set.
a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is
Eagle
able to pick
blue.
up a 1st down.
Set.
Off the play fake. Here's Love. He's going to go deep. Looking for Reed. That is caught. What a throw. Jaden Reed. Touchdown, Green Bay. Brandon McManus now to add the extra point. He's got it. And the Packers will take a 7-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback.
Listen here.
1st and 10.
Hey, shot. Hey, hey.
They'll start out on the ground with Henry. And he'll manage to get to the 33. Xavier McKinney, the one who brings him down. They face second down and 7. We are...
Report!
On second down, here's a run with Henry. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
Hey, Ozzie! Sit up! Hey, middle! Sit up!
A first down throw for Jackson. This one intercepted. Picked off by Keyshawn Nixon. And he is going to score a pick 6 for the touchdown. Nothing the defense loves more, Greg, than the opportunity to not only stop a team, but turn them back around the other way. A touchdown on the pick 6.
Yeah, the defense just loves getting their hands on the ball when they can, Mike, but it is extra special when they're able to capitalize and take it all the way back for 6.
These are the ones that rip your heart out on the offensive side. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
DC ready? You at. Come on. Go right here. Hey. Go ahead.
On first and 10, Jackson. This one, downfield, looking for Henry. He's got it! And he's going to be brought down inside the 15.
And how impressive was that, Mike? I mean, not only to be able to generate that amount of separation downfield, but then to track the ball. Remember, this was a running back, but he looked like a wide receiver, and we're looking around the league, Mike, and a lot of these backs, in order to play in today's NFL, you have to be part receiver.
Hey, report! You at. Shut up!
Jackson now to throw on first down. He's got his big tight end, Isaiah Likely. Touchdown, Baltimore.
What separates the really good quarterbacks from everybody else in the National Football League, Mike, is not only ability to process, but the ability to process quickly under pressure. And I think that's exactly the case here. He's able to go through his progression, find his target in the end zone, and then deliver that ball on time, accurately, and the result is a touchdown.
180! Ready, shot!
In motion comes Andrews. That is caught. And they get the 2-point conversion. Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. But he'll gather it back in. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22.
Striker, 3-3. Hey,
Dobbs headed in motion.
Blaster, 6. Rail, yellow. Set.
On 1st down, it's Love. Now he'll run.
Quarterback does a nice job here sensing the pressure pretty quickly. Realizes he doesn't have a ton of time to operate from within the pocket. Decides to tuck the ball and rely on his legs. He's able to pick up a positive play.
On 2nd down, Love. Has to crack the tight end downfield. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a 1st down.
Drill, 52. Set, hut. Hey,
Dobbs
move.
headed in motion. Love quickly out to Watson. That's a gain of 11, and they'll move the chains with another 1st down.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
Slide, 97. Go pink.
Dobbs headed in motion.
Spike, white. Drill, green. Smash, red. Ready?
Love to throw it on 1st down. Catch is made by Romeo Dobbs.
Hustle.
To break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Fury, yellow. Spike, 60. Ready.
A good play action with Love. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
Smart choice here by the quarterback. He's trying to extend the play outside the pocket, but this was really nice coverage. A lot of eyes on the quarterback. It looked like there was multiple guys anticipating a chance for a pick, but throws the ball away and lives for another snap.
That complete to Jacobs. Now the Ravens use their 1st timeout. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the 1st down.
Man, they're just running this 2-minute drill to complete perfection. And it's such a point of emphasis of every offense, Mike. These end-of-half scenarios to come away stealing points make a big impact on the outcome of the game. And they're knocking on the door here, 1st and goal. And at the very least, got to come away with some points.
And he will win the race to the pylon. He's in. Josh Jacobs. Touchdown, Packers. Extra point by McManus, up and good. And the Packers add on one more as they extend their 2nd quarter lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Flowers now to return it. Whoa! And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
You. Report.
From the gun, Jackson. He's going to look for the home run ball. is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
So the first part of any interception is just end up with the ball in your hands, right? That's what every defensive coordinator wants. But anytime you can get yards on the return, that's just an added bonus. And that's what we see here. There's a little space, does a great job securing the catch, and all of those yards just set up for better field position as their offense takes the field.
Here's 1st and 10.
Down. 52 blasters. Green Jack. Ready, ready.
Now, faking the give. A throw left side, but it's incomplete. Christian Watson, the intended receiver. It's 2nd down.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
Ready.
Throwing on 2nd down, Love. He'll take a shot for Watson. That is hot! And he'll take it on in. Christian Watson. Touchdown, Green Bay. McManus on for the point after. The kick is good. And the Packers are able to extend the lead. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. This one taken at the 10. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. In motion comes Andrews. The pressure, too much, and he goes down. Now a timeout here by Baltimore. It's going to be their 2nd. As they'll stop it just a little bit over 30 seconds to go in this first half.
Hey, Ozzy, ready. No, we changed it. Go ahead. Middle.
Jackson now on 2nd down. He's going to let this one go deep. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, and it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
Rough sequence over these last couple plays. 1st down sack, 2nd down big play attempt, falls incomplete. And now to make matters worse, you got to operate in 3rd and long on a defense that knows they can just pin their ears back and try to get after the quarterback.
3rd and long.
Nice shot. Get up.
Play action now. Jackson. He's got his tight end. That's Andrews. And they're going to get this all the way up close to the 40-yard line.
It's been a rough first half, but now as we approach halftime, Mike, you got to start getting some wins. And it could be something small like we just saw here. Some positive plays, build a little confidence on that sideline. So as you go into halftime, you have something to build on.
So from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10.
Middle. Nice shot. Report.
From the shotgun, here's Jackson. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
I think at some point for this quarterback, he has to start looking some other directions. I mean, he's tried to get the ball now to this guy multiple times, and all of them have resulted in incomplete passes. I'm not saying don't throw it to him in the future, but maybe get yourself a couple easy completions elsewhere before you look back in his direction.
Hey, middle. 180. Hey, come on.
Play clock has expired. We're not going to get this one off on top.
Go. Hey. 180. Ready shot. 180. Ready shot.
Jackson up top again. Now, deep ball for Bateman. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end. All right, Coach, second half, drawing near. Glad to have you back with us here on EA Sports. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's a touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
Yeah.
In motion comes Andrews. He's going to look downfield once again. And that is incomplete.
He's already been a little reckless with his decision-making up until this point, Mike, and now it almost backfires on him again. He has to do a better job of finding the matchups, finding the space on the field, so everything is not a forced ball into these tight windows.
13. You change it.
Second down, Jackson. Off he goes.
That's a smart play. Second down, don't force it if it's not there. He's able to tuck it, pick up some extra yards, and set up a more manageable third down.
One more, ready?
Third down, 3 to go.
Go ahead. Yeah. 180.
Jackson. And that is incomplete.
Mike, when you're completing less than 35% of your passes, you're just not going to win a lot of games in the NFL. He's just too erratic throughout the course of the game. Sometimes it's exactly how they practice. And at other times, it looks like they've never practiced at all.
You change it. Go ahead. 180. Ready shot. Hey. Sit up.
On fourth down, they snap it to Jack. And for a third time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by the rookie out of Georgia. And he's going to be taken down, but it's a quick change situation. He has set his offense up with first and goal.
It's not often, Mike, that everything
Built on the site of a former piano factory, there's been plenty of music made on the field here in the decade since it opened back in 1998. Welcome, everyone, to M&T Bank Stadium in Baltimore. Justin Tucker has it all teed up, and he's going to do the honors as we're off in Baltimore. And they dodge a turnover there on the return. And he doesn't make it far at all. They bottle up that return immediately. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Jackson looking to throw right away. This finds Likely. And he reaches the 17-yard line as he's hauled down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. Finds a seam down the middle. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26. Here's Derrick Henry getting it on the ground. It looks like we can call it about 4 yards in the end. And that tackle to Kyle Van Noy.
You gotta make it happen.
Offense up to the line fast. Lamar now from the gun. Getting out to his left. He's running with it. And a massive hit at the end of that play. Oh, baby. But he hangs on through it. Still able to get that first down.
DC, ready?
You set it down for him at the 38.
Ready, shot. Set up.
Bateman hauls it in. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop. Offense in the hurry up here.
No, we changed it. Set up, no. You. Set up.
From the gun, Jackson. And they get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
All right, first sack on the board on the first drive as a defense. And now, well, now we let the chess match begin. The adjustments begin because we know pressure leads to sacks. And sacks in this league often leads to wins.
And they will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens finish up an excellent opening series. Justin Tucker to try the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Ravens will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. Fielded at the 7. And this drive will start inside the 25. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Hey, Ozzy, shut up. No, we changed it. Hey. Ready, shot.
Shotgun snap to Jackson. He lobs it deep middle. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Seeing some early game planning at work here, Brock. They were quick to attack that throw and break it up.
Yeah, this defense knows the importance this offense places on throwing the ball to their tight ends, and they were ready for it and all over it.
This is Henry on second. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
You change it. Hey, Ozzy, shut up.
First and 10. Here's Jackson. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it.
Hold on.
Working quickly here.
Shut up.
After the sack, another pass on second down. Gets this one to Andrews. He's descended upon quickly and dropped after it looks like a yard gain. Tackled on the play by Marlon Humphrey. Back at beginning of the second quarter, Ravens in possession. They're stuck behind the sticks on third and long. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Space past the 35. And he rips off good yardage, but it will not move the chains. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
Hey, ready, shot.
Fourth down, here's Jackson. Walker hauls it in. And he will get the first as they touch him down. Offense up to the line fast. Out of the gun, Henry. He takes it up and across midfield into Ravens territory. Offense in the hurry up here.
13. Hey, middle.
From the 47. He's got Andrews. And he drives it close to the red zone before going out. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
Man, I love that effort, adding as much as possible to that catch while earning the first down. That's called yards after catch, and it's what coaches want from all their pass catchers on the roster.
They go play fake with Jackson. Headed out right. And they will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens finish off their opening drive. Zay Flowers, the touchdown. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on the football field. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. And he sure did.
It's caught. And he gets in. The 2-point try puts him in front by 1, 8-7.
You know, we tend to say this all the time, and I'll say it yet again, Kate. Big targets in the red zone are an enormous advantage. Not many guys can match up and defend someone like him, and no surprise, they went right to him for the conversion.
Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. They'll bring him down on the return as he gets this to the 33. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Back to throw. Here's Jackson. Complete Derrick Henry. And they limit the damage just a few yards on that game. Give that tackle to Broderick Washington. Second down now, 7 to go.
180.
Oh, look at this. Quick touch pass to the receiver. Continuing to move past the 45. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
He easily had the yardage for a first, but he was hungry for a lot more. I think that tackle prevented something that was going to be a lot bigger than just a first down pickup.
First down, here's Lamar. Built up this one off to his running back, complete. When he gets it forward, it's still about a yard out of that. Justin Matabike making that stop. Lamar throwing again. Forced out to his right. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he takes it across the 30 before heading out. It's a 21-yard gain. And that'll be first down, Baltimore. Again, it's Jackson to the air. Chased out to his right. On the run right, throwing deep down the side. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. So that brings up second down.
Oh, that is such a bummer. A dropped touchdown right in the end zone. We're going to see how quickly he can flush this one. He better, because they got to make an impact later.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. So they're left facing third and long.
Hey, middle.
And again, it's Jackson. Has him on the quick hitter. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts, as they'll get together and discuss with fourth down coming up. Jackson yet again. And they will score. It's a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens get some late points and the lead. Tucker on for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Ravens push their lead to 6. Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. Flowers now to return it. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. They're out and set. First and 10.
Hey. Go.
Here's Jackson to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. He was looking for Zay Flowers. And it sets up second down. Went way outside there trying to work that sideline, Brock. But by the time the ball had arrived, well, the defender had to knock that ball out.
I think you see my reaction in the booth every time
I do.
we see that throw, because I close my eyes and remember the terror that I felt as a quarterback when you let that ball go and you're throwing it all the way to the boundary. There's some risk reward, and that time, well, there was no reward.
Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
I think more than ever, QBs today are so good at doing this, Kate, buying himself enough time and actually finding a target downfield. Just this time, he couldn't quite make that connection.
Jackson now on third. He has the first over the middle. And they get there to touch him down, Brock, with a big gain on that play. Timeout taken by the offense, their second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Throwing now on first down, it's Jackson. Henry on the catch. And he's going to be across midfield, close to the 45 before going out.
Kid, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Here's a loft deep down the middle. Really pushing the envelope on second down, but the deep shot doesn't work. Well, no look on his first look of the game, and it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up.
It is such a weapon offensively when you've got a big tight end that can stretch the field vertically. Not a lot of DBs have the size to cover him. They tried to get it to him in that spot where he could win it, but unfortunately, no connection to be made.
Go.
Now Jackson on 3rd down. He's trying another one deep. He's got it deep downfield. And in for the Baltimore touchdown. It seems like a lot of the time, Brock, even if the results aren't quite as flashy every rep, tight ends are even more reliable scorers than a lot of receivers are when it comes to the passing game.
Yeah, I would agree with that, but there's also a lot more real estate for them to work with, right? Think of the receivers. They got to deal with the sidelines, that 12th defender. Many of these tight ends, they've got a ton of field to work with, and when they prove to the quarterback they can be a difference maker, he'll look for him.
That one right down the middle, and they'll take the lead. Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. And this one will not make it to the landing zone. So the same as it going out of bounds now. This is going to come out to the 40-yard line.
Shot.
First down throw for Jackson. Buys time, rolling right. He tucks it and takes off. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
First and 10, ball set up at the 48.
Sit up.
Lamar now from the gun. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Kyle Hamilton with the pick. And the Ravens will have a shot at least a field goal here. Maybe the end zone after that return.
I know he started the play as a defender, but gosh, he looked good, didn't he? Running it back, he looked like a receiver navigating on that return. The way he saw the field, he baited obstacles, and he chewed up yardage in the open space. That would make those offensive coaches and teammates proud. We've seen defensive players get touches on occasion, and I think he just gave himself maybe a look on that side of the ball down the road.
No, we changed it. Hey, report.
On first and 10, it's Jackson. Pass complete to Walker. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down.
Just how many times do we see teams go to this route? You can go to a Little League field and tell him to, hey, run to the post. It's a playbook staple. And he's someone you can depend on to create space and make catches out of it.
Four downs now to get in. Here's first and goal.
Hey, report! Report! Sit up!
From the red zone now. Into the end zone, but someone's able to knock it away. That's incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. It's second and goal.
You know, it's tough to succeed at linebacker in most defenses if you can't hold your own in coverage. They rely on you to break up throws just like that and take some of the stress off the secondary.
Tucker's kick is up and good. And that'll push their lead to 4.
In that close, in the red zone, you know they're upset they couldn't finish the drive with the touchdown. It's only half the points, but at least there's something to show for the possession.
Well, Brock, barring the touchback, this kickoff should run out the half, so better make that return good as it's away. Hardy on the return. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Welcome back, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you as we're about set to begin the third quarter. Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Alpha, sit on! 180! Ready, shot! 180! Ready, shot! Good!
Henry gets it here to start the drive. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They pick up 20 yards there. And that'll be first down, Baltimore.
You know, it is so refreshing for these running backs when they have space to run. It's hard. There's so many collisions between the tackles. When they get on the edge and have green grass, well, the best of them take advantage of it.
Juke the defender. And he's able to reach that midfield stripe after some solid running. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
Middle. Let's go.
Putting the tight end in motion.
Middle.
Second and 1. Short pass brought in. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
On 1st and 10, it's Henry. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards. Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Shotgun snap to Jackson. Connects with Bateman. And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. Stopped by one of the league's best tacklers, Roquan Smith.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Third and just 2 to go.
180.
Henry's going to try to pick it up. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop. He gets 6 on that play. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
I don't know what it is, Kate, but I love third down runs. I really do. I know the receivers don't always like it because money down, they want the ball. But a third down run for a first down can be so demoralizing to that defense.
So we're through 3 here. It's Ravens ball as they try to keep that lead and close out a win. A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10.
Get up! 180. Get up!
Another run for Henry. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3.
Hey, not a bad play by any means, but there's room for more, and they know it.
Second down now, 7 to go. Running once more with Henry. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21. 5 yards on the play. They could just do that again. 3rd and 2 coming up.
Hey, middle. 180.
Looking to throw. Gets this one to Andrews. And that'll be enough for the first as they touch him down.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your third downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
180.
That's the 2-minute warning here from Baltimore. Ravens holding a 4-point lead.
DC, ready?
They'll come up 1st and 10.
Go.
From the gun, Jackson. Bateman hauls it in. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
The goal of running that drag route is to get it to him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. They picked up a good chunk, and there was nearly room to add even more.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. From the gun, a run for Henry. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. The defense calls a timeout, so that's their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Third down, 1 yard to go.
Go right here.
That one's out and cut on the right side. And he'll get them enough for a first down.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of third downs just like that.
They'll run here with Henry. And he could only get a lone yard. Took a couple of guys to hold him down near the line. So it ends as a win for the Ravens. And finally, Brock, they can exhale and take a few breaths, because I don't imagine any of them were breathing easy during that one with how close this game was.
Them or us? Or both?
All of us. D, all of the above.
It is so hard, Kate, to match the adrenaline surge they feel right now, and that they felt at every major turn throughout the second half. There's just something about a close game, the intensity that's there in every moment that you love to experience as a player, and that you hope in all these moments you can execute so you're the one celebrating and riding that wave of emotion.
That does it for another broadcast of the NFL on EA Sports. With my partner in the booth, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. The Ravens are your winners as we say so long from Baltimore.
But not far from where the Steelers' former homes at Three Rivers Stadium, Forbes Field once stood, we are at Pittsburgh's Acrisure Stadium. Two hard-hitting blue-collar franchises, one of the better rivalries going. The Ravens and Steelers are underway. And he's going to be brought down inside the 5 at the 3.
That return, it will not be on the postseason highlight reel. If you're the offensive coordinator, you've just changed your play calling because you thought you might have some field to work with. Instead, now, you've got to call plays that won't make mistakes.
First carry for Najee Harris. And trying to push forward, but he is going to be stuffed up in the backfield. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. They run again with Harris. And he's going to be taken down shy of the 5-yard line. The second down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there.
Sometimes your philosophies get challenged at times you don't want them to. They did try to stick to the running game on the first 2 plays. Didn't amount to much.
And now facing a 3rd and long at the outset of this drive.
Hey, zero,
Wilson wants a different look. On third down, he'll drop to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
There's a lot about that play you could easily see coming. Backed up in the shadow of their own goal line, you know they're going to face pressure.
He's lucky his arm was going forward. It was close, but it was going forward.
Yeah, it could have been a safety or even given up a defensive touchdown.
So still a scoreless game in the first, but they're going to go for this thing on their own side of the field on fourth down.
Fair. Zebra. 36 power.
They'll try and throw for it with Wilson. Finds the open man. It's Mike Williams. And able to get it across the 10 to the 15. And now they have a little more space to maneuver from the 15, 1st and 10.
14.
Gets this out wide to Pickens. Down the left sideline. George Pickens. And he's going to be out of bounds inside the 25-yard line. A huge play there on the screen pass. 61 yards.
With wide receiver screens, the timing has to be good, and it was on this play. How about the blocking he received right after the catch?
Yeah, that was great. That opened the hole for that big gain. So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone. On the delay, here's Harris. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
That's a strong pickup right there on 1st down, and as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
From the 17, here's 2nd and 4. On the draw, it's Harris. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. Another 6-yard carry, same as last play. 1st down.
But, partner, if the defense isn't going to adjust and they keep giving them those 5, 6, 7-yard runs over and over, they're likely to run it the whole way to the end zone. They'll be more than happy to take the yardage available and save some of their other plays in the playbook for another time.
It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
They've created a nice sustained drive off of plays like that. A nice strong run there that keeps them advancing the ball.
There's a fast release by Wilson out to the flat. We're scoreless after 1. Second quarter action from Pittsburgh. It is the Steelers in control of the football as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
Run it. Hey, alert. Good guys, 4 down. Spot that. 14.
Now it's Wilson. Flushed out right. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
I like the play call. Roll him out. Give him a chance to run it or throw it. In this situation, he decided to fling it, but couldn't find his man open.
Now, the offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3. Oh, they're changing this at the line.
Gun. Jump right.
They're going on 4th down. It's Wilson. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Steelers try it, but they come up empty on 4th down. And this defense delivers a turnover on downs on the very first drive of the afternoon.
Wait, ready? Ready?
Now a first carry for Derrick Henry. Derrick Henry all alone. He's got a full head of steam. The race is on. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Derrick Henry, 96 yards. And the Ravens post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this second quarter. The game had been pretty uneventful offensively until that big strike.
No doubt about it. Almost felt like they were just going back and forth a little bit in the first quarter. But in the second quarter, things ramped up a little bit. Things jumped up. And you're exactly right. Going to make a highlight film or two. We'll be watching that one later on today.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And not willing to risk a return. This ball's going to come out to the 30-yard line. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And last time, they had it 4th and goal, rolled the dice, didn't get it. Now they've got to put that behind them, try to put together another drive.
A simple tip of the cap, a nod of the head to the defense. Congratulations, you got us last time, but you didn't hold us the whole time. We got down to a position where we were able to be in position to score. Let's go ahead and attack again. Continue to have that kind of confidence, not worry about the one play that didn't allow them to get into the end zone.
And this time they'll be trying to get it into the end zone. We'll see what they do. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
And a lot of times, these plays, they either go for nothing or they go for big yardage. And here, they got to the outside, turned it upfield, and ended up getting a nice little gain out of it.
From the 33, here's 2nd and 4.
Check.
Now a give, running left is Harris. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. Call that a loss of a yard, and things get a little more difficult here, 3rd and 5.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense.
Check.
Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. Here is 3rd and 5.
Front left. Good guys, 4 down.
Wilson. That is caught. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. 2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. A good pickup there, 21 yards. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Friday.
They'll bring a receiver in motion left. That's a jet sweep. Wilson with a little pop pass. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. Brandon Stevens there on the tackle. A nice play design there with the touch pass. Looked good at the start, but bottom line, the defense was ready.
And they did a nice job scouting, didn't they? Not just scouting, but now executing once they saw the play for real after having worked on it all week in practice. They drilled on the play, then they drilled him.
2nd down and 8.
Go.
And Wilson going to change things up here. They'll send a receiver in motion left. And he'll get an opportunity with it on the touch pass. And he'll get about 6 there before he is taken down rather rudely and abruptly. Trying to keep the drive going here. This is play number 7 on 3rd and 2.
Hey, 0. Hey, alert. Push left. Good.
Now run straight ahead with Warren. He's going to be a yard short. Needed 2, but only got 1. 4th down. The Ravens going to use the 2nd of their timeouts, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1. And Mike Tomlin going to roll up the sleeves here and say, let's go for it on 4th.
Good side.
They'll try and run for it. And boy, is he close. Did he get there? No, they're going to say he's short of the line to gain. They'll get neither the touchdown nor the 1st down. And this 11-play drive is going to lead to nothing on the scoreboard. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And they may be content to take this 7-0 lead into the locker room. We'll see. Jackson from the shotgun. Going deep for Walker. And too much juice. It'll be out of bounds, incomplete.
Well, no kneeling for them. They decided they weren't going to run out the clock. They decided to take their shot downfield, hoping to either make a connection or a pass interference call. They wanted more points to put on the board.
Here's 2nd and 10. And they'll send the tight end in motion here. Over the middle, and there's a diving catch. Ravens going to use their 3rd and final timeout, as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the 1st half.
Every guy that plays this game has plenty of people around him that are concerned for his health and well-being. He had no regard for his body on that catch at all, did he?
Middle of the field, diving to grab it? No, he didn't.
13. Yo.
Here's Jackson. Going deep for Walker. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down.
Well, partner, they're not content to run this one out as we head towards the half, trying to hit a big chunk play right there and add to their score.
Yeah, this is a confident group. At the very least, they're thinking field goal.
Yeah, and I don't blame them one bit. I don't think you sit on the ball going into the half when you have a chance to put some more points on the board.
You change it.
And Jackson throwing once more. They set up the screen for Henry. He's got room past the 30. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. A 1st down there on a pickup of 25.
Well, that was a beautifully executed screen pass. They let the rushers get upfield and get the escorts in front, meaning the offensive linemen, other blockers out in front. Completed the pass beautifully. So now you've got all that open space with big guys leading the way.
You change it.
They snap it at 1. Now it's Jackson escaping the pressure right. Now be caught right side by the rookie receiver. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Add the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total. So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. This from 54 yards away. So it was the defense that jumped, and that'll move them 5 yards closer.
I wonder how they did it. What if they twitched a little bit up front, you know, a little subtle head movement that the officials didn't detect, but they got it done. Now they're 5 yards closer for their field goal attempt.
And that'll be a free 5 yards for the offense.
Just like a tennis match, that's just an unforced error. Stay alert, don't jump early, and give them free yardage.
Tucker's kick is good, and that will do it for this first half. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down, 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. 10-0 is our score as we get started again on EA Sports. And we will not see a return of the dynamic kickoff. And the first drive of the second half will commence from the 30-yard line. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And they've got the lead, CD. What do you expect from them in this second half?
Well, I like what they were able to do on the ground in the first half because they had a lot of success running the ball, and I certainly think we'll see more of that. But I'd keep an eye on that defense, and I think their coaches up in the box will do the exact same thing. If they start to see 1 or 2 guys start to creep.
And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. But this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same. Can almost see inside his face mask there the look of relief. He coughed it up, but it goes out of bounds. They keep it.
Someone carrying around the lucky horseshoe, aren't they? If I were him, I'd go out and play the lottery after that one. A very fortunate man.
And they're operating in plus territory here. They're thinking points. Definitely don't want to lose the football at this juncture. They keep it with Henry on first down. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. What a difference a play makes. A huge step forward and now a small step back as he loses a yard or 2. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on second down and 11. They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. Looking for Bateman. He's got him complete. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 19. 12 yards the pickup there. Good for a Raven first. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. They'll try the right side with Henry. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
A 2nd and 11 from the 19. it's Henry. And maybe shades in the steel curtain here as the Steeler defense drops him behind the line again. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12.
I think Cameron Hayward's ability to take on blocks, hold the point of attack, and get upfield serves him very, very well. What a nice play there.
Yeah, he can take on blocks because he's built like a block. The terrible towels in full force now as the Steelers get set to defend this 3rd and long. Jackson. Buying time to his left. And he'll only get this to the 14 as he'll come up well short of the 1st down. So they're going to come to the line here, and it appears trying to go for it on 4th.
Report!
Throwing is Jackson. And he's wrapped up. Taken down. Back at the 25. So following the failed try on 4th down, we'll change ends and change possession. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And you're still in this game. I mean, yeah, you haven't scored. Offense obviously has struggled, but you're only 2 scores down, so all hope not lost.
Not at all, because we were talking about the NFL, and teams can score fast in this league. Quick strikes, you're right back in it. You're exactly right. Keeping hope alive.
0-0.
From midfield now, here's Wilson. He's airing it out for Williams. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. 2nd down.
We've seen that the deep ball's been a part of their game plan all afternoon, but they've had trouble hooking up on it, unable to successfully find the end zone over the top.
2nd and 10. Now Wilson. That escapes the sack, eluding the pressure right. And this one incomplete. Threw it down at the feet of his receiver.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
So now 3rd and 10, a big play to start the drive, but nothing since.
Friday.
On the give, this is Harris. And he can only manage to get this to the 45-yard line, well short of the 1st. It's a gain of 5, but it'll lead to a 4th down. Well, look at the clock. You're down 2 scores. Have to go for this, don't you?
And they thought that as soon as they took over possession. It didn't matter where they were on the field. They were always going to be in 4-down territory. Backed up, in good situation, it didn't matter. So they've been preparing for that on their play sheet the entire time.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. And they'll bring the big tight end across the formation left. Here we go. It's Wilson on 4th down. He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll be touched out here, but not before he does pick up the 1st. Finding Williams once more, complete. And this will be a gain of 6 when it's all said and done, down to the 15 from the 21. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. Now 2nd and 4.
listen. 19. Cut.
From the gun, it's Wilson. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And the Steelers are going to be looking at 1st and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line.
14.
Now Wilson changing the play. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And this is caught now for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet. Chris Boswell now for the extra point. And they're back within a field goal. It's 10-7 now. So they got their touchdown. Now down a field goal. Here comes the onside kick. And this one recovered by the hands team for the Ravens.
GG's, bro. I said GG's.
We couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, one-score game. 1st and 10 here. Running left, it's Henry. And he'll take this one down to the 36. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
I like it. I like the call. Still an opportunity to run the football and chew up a little more time off the clock.
So 2nd and 9, and you'd have to figure just about all 11 probably crashing the line here. And despite the late lead, Jackson to throw. A short throw caught by Andrews. And he has the Ravens first down, and it would appear
How about now?
that's going to be the one to do it. It's a pickup of 13, and with that 13 yards, this ball game just about over.
13. You. Go. Report.
5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on 1st down. The Steelers signal for the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock stops with 23 seconds to go in the game. Charles, why didn't they just take the knee there?
You're asking the question that I'm asking as well, because we've seen a lot of football where coaches decide maybe they get a little greedy. I don't know if they're doing it for stats or for what reason. We've seen it happen in college, and how about in the NFL? The miracle of the Meadowlands. All they had to do was take a knee, and the game was over. The Giants ran it one more time. Ball popped free. Philadelphia picks it up and wins the game.
What year was that?
1978. I think it was in November.
The Steelers now in the nickel here on 3rd down. Tenth carry now for Derrick Henry. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. And now we'll get a timeout here. They're able to stop it with 1 second to go in this game. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And the Ravens are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Well, obviously, Charles, this was by no means an offensive track meet. I mean, the defenses were the story in this ball game. But, hey, they got enough points to get the job done, and at the end of the day, that's all that matters.
You're absolutely right about that, partner. In such a low-scoring game, it completely changes everything you had planned to do out there. Fortunately for them, they got just enough scoring to bring home the win. And in this type of a game, to play their defense, that became one of their biggest keys.
So that's a wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. And this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com. And with that, we say so long from Pittsburgh.